Welcome back to another vlog. It is officially peak week and I'm scared. I woke up this morning feeling very scared. Dog. Oh, another dog. Right, that's all of them. So fat load. It's basically all my normal meals. The cornflakes have been taken out of my post-workout. Tomorrow will be slightly different because it's a rest day. But Ella's made me sort of a meal plan. So like I say, it's my normal meal plan with 75 grams of dark chocolate added in. I've already had 25 grams and I actually quite enjoyed it. And then I've also got some avocado added in. And instead of my 1 egg and 250ml of egg whites, we've got 3 eggs, which I'm very happy about, and 100ml of egg whites. So yeah, I'm off to train push, reps in reserve. It is 8 AM, so yeah. And then later on today, I've got a posing session with Ella. It's more of an in-person check-in, because like, at this point, there's not going to be like too many changes to posing. It's just like making sure everything looks good and like more of a chance for her to see me in person. I am just eating my post-workout, so there's no cornflakes with this today, but we have more dark chocolate. And I've also got green veg, so I've got lettuce in this meal, and then my other meals I've got like green beans, spinach. I forgot to mention, so every single meal, even the sweet ones, I have 100 grams of veg today. And I'm assuming that will probably be the same on the other fat load days. So yeah, got my veg to eat and my little protein cake. And then I've also got a cup of tea with almond milk. Right, I'm off to work. I've got like a 3/4 office day. I might be there all day, I'm not sure yet. But I've got to go in this morning and then I might leave at lunch, depends. But checking feedback. Gonna keep everything the same as it was yesterday because we're looking good. Really tight around the midsection and just looking like good overall, like in my opinion, but also in Ella's opinion. So we're gonna keep everything the same. So 8k steps and then food all the same as it was yesterday. So yes, very, very happy. Right, gang. Little update, just went to the shop. Just picked up, you know, same old stuff. Just got some chicken. I got my post-show meal, which I'm very excited about. It smells amazing. So I have been eyeing up this meal. I used to eat this as a kid, like with my family, and it is called Bami Goreg from Aldi or Lidl, and it is honestly the best thing. Best thing. So me and Ella had a little chat when I saw her on Monday, and we basically said, obviously I have a second show, so I need to be aware, like, we're not saying not to have a post-show meal, but if I go out and I smash like 3k calories on a greasy burger and all of that, then one, I'm gonna have to work that off as soon as we get to the Monday, which I would prefer not to do. And also it's probably gonna make me feel like shit because I haven't eaten anything like that in literally about 6 months. So I thought something like this, I absolutely, like, I would prefer this over a burger, being completely honest. This is my type of meal, like a pasta dish, that is a bit of me. And also it probably won't make me feel shit because I should be able to digest it pretty well. And also the calories are a bit lower because I think I mentioned it in one of the vlogs, but I'm a little bit conscious of calories because I have been heavily tracking for so long. So yeah, and then just mince some more chicken because these are the only things that are like consecutive every day. So I've got some more mince and chicken, but the only thing I need to get is everything for the carb load. So yeah, just wanted to mention as well, I feel dead. I did not anticipate how dead I would feel from this fat load. Obviously when you're fat loading, all your carbs are down. I'm on about 30 grams of actual carbs. So that is my rice, which I have. So I have 1 carb meal, and then you've obviously got trace carbs from like vegetables and fruit. Like my pineapple has some carbs in it, but that's not like bread, rice, pasta, like those type of carbs. So it doesn't, I feel like it doesn't really give you energy because it's such small traces. And I just feel like my cognitive function is definitely not functioning. My eyes just want to shut on their own. Like if I was to close my eyes, it's really hard to get them to open, and sometimes my mouth runs away with me, as you can probably tell, and I can't my brain isn't telling my mouth what to do quick enough. Like I was working today and I was on the phone and my words were not making sense. So I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. That's the 3rd fat load day, and it's also a day in the office where I have to be very on the ball. So that's going to be very much of a struggle, and also I can't have caffeine because that's messing me up. So I'm going no caffeine and very low carb tomorrow. So yeah, but Thursday is the carb load, so then I will have bounds of energy, so that is what we're waiting for. But yeah, I am gonna have a cup of tea. I've eaten my last meal. Me and my mum are gonna watch this cake program on Netflix. It's called Chocolate School. Absolutely love it. And they just like make chocolate sculptures, and they're like really skilled, and like some of them are amateurs when they start, and as they go on they get better and better. So yeah, I would love to be that skilled with chocolate, but just cakes me. Maybe pastries as well. I'd like to get a bit better at pastries. Anyway, going off track here. So yeah, that's the update. I will see you tomorrow for my check-in. I'll let you know if there's any changes to the fat load, but it might just be the same. Morning. It is carb load time. I couldn't wait. I've got 2 bagel thins with my eggs. I'll go through my meal plan for today, but I'm just about to cook my eggs, and I'm so hungry after yesterday that I was like, I need to eat this now. But the plan of action, 250 grams of carbs, and then the plan is to lessen it down leading up to show day. We'll see how digestion is and how the look is. So 5 litres of water, 6 cracks of salt with every meal. Meal 1 is 2 whole eggs, 2 bagel thins. I'm having the cinnamon raisin ones. And then we're doing like a handful of veg with everything, just a little bit of veg, just because I found that helped with digestion. Meal 2 is 120 grams of chicken, 60 grams of uncooked rice, 10 grams of dark chocolate, veg. Meal 3 is oats, which I'm very excited for. Oats, 65 grams, whey, 30 grams, 10 grams dark chocolate. I've been craving oats, so I'm very excited about that. And then meal 4 is 60 grams of rice, 120 grams of mince, 30 grams of guacamole, and veg. And then the last meal of the day, the star of the show, is 60 grams of cream of rice, 30 grams of whey, and 10 grams of dark chocolate. So I get oats and cream of rice today. Can you believe? So yeah, and then we are taking betaine HCl with every meal, instead of serving, and it says 1 to 2 capsules, but where it says ingredients it says 1 capsule, and then it's got all the information. So I think 1 serving is 1 capsule by the looks of it. And then 1 turmeric, what do you call it, serving, with each meal. So both of those with each meal. And then the last 2 meals I will be taking Peak Max, 1 with each meal. So 1 with my beef, 1 with my cream of rice. So yeah, those are the supplements. Yeah, I'm already like, literally I've been eating half this bagel and I already have so much energy. The past 3 days I've felt like a zombie, which is why I haven't really shown you much. I'll show you all of my meals today, so that, and like over the next few days, just little clips so you get an idea of like size and stuff. But yeah, over the past 3 days it was literally just my normal meal plan plus the 75 grams of dark chocolate, the 2 eggs and the 50 grams of guacamole. So it was all my normal stuff that I eat, whereas these are going to be differing over the next 3 days. So yeah, I will insert my check-in shot from this morning just so you can see what we're looking like. Quite flat. I feel like I'm flattening off quite a lot, but obviously after doing the fat load that's to be expected. But we're carb loading now, so exciting times. If I didn't mention it already, it's Thursday and show day is Sunday. Absolutely mental. So I've had my brows done, I've had my hair done, my hair extensions arrived, that is in the other vlog, and then I've got my nails later this week and tan, and the makeup on the day. Exciting stuff. Right, so we've prepped everything that we can prep. So one of these meals I'm having now, then one of them I'm gonna have about 11:30, so I've prepped it now because I'll be working, so I can literally just get it out of the fridge, microwave it. So we have the chicken, veg and rice, and then there's dark chocolate in the cupboard, so that is there. Then this is meal 4, so this I'll be having after work, and that is all of that meal. So that's the mince, rice, veg and avocado, and then I'm just about to prep the oats. The oats will be meal 3, so I will make this on my lunch, but then I'll actually eat it in the afternoon. But I was just going to look up how to make it because I don't actually have oats normally, so I just want to make sure that I know how to make it. So I was going to weigh it out, and some people blend them, so I might blend it in my food processor. I'll see, because some people say it makes it smoother. But yeah, so I'm going to have that with, I think maybe either the cinnamon donut or the chocolate orange protein. And then I've got the same again, I've got cream of rice and protein powder later. So yeah, decide what flavours I'm having. But yeah, so these I'm going to cover and then put in the fridge. And then the last meal is cream of rice, which I'll make later. So yeah, and then I'm just having my eggs and veg. This is what happens when you take the egg whites out. I definitely know that post-prep I'm going to be keeping some egg whites in because it doesn't cook as well. I haven't had like whole eggs on their own for ages, and even yesterday during the fat load I had a little bit of egg whites, and yeah, as soon as I mix them together to make an omelette, it just kept ripping when I was trying to flip it. So the egg whites definitely make it easier. I am very excited for this. I have never been a fan of oats. I have been craving them all of prep. Don't know why, but I have been craving them. I've only had them once or twice and I wasn't making them right. This was also during my bulk when I couldn't make cream of rice and it would just turn into like mashed potato and look horrific. But we've made it and it looks amazing. I have tried some of it and I do like it, so that's a bonus. What I did is I slightly blended the oats just so that they weren't so like big. So I literally slightly blended them, but not to like a complete powder. And then I've got I've got 65 grams of oats, chocolate orange protein powder mixed in, and then 10 grams of dark chocolate, and I'm very, very excited about it. We're gonna do a little taste test. We have chocolate orange oats, if it will focus. Look at that. I'm an oats convert. I love cream of rice, but the flavour options with this. Plus it was so easy to make, easier than cream of rice. Literally like heat it up for like 2 minutes. Very, very good. Right, back to work. On to the next meal. Another meal going in. This one is very similar to my normal like training day chicken and rice in terms of like measurements. There's slightly more rice and slightly less veg, and no pineapple. We're steaming up, but yeah, so this one hasn't changed very much. Gonna eat this onto my 3rd litre of water. I'm also gonna quickly take my supplements, so I have these with every meal. So yeah, I'm gonna take those, eat this, and then we've got 2 more left for after work, and then one about like 7 probably. Last meal of the day. Wow. Cream of rice. Right, off to bed. It is 8:30. I'm gonna get into bed and watch some YouTube, I think. 2 days. What the hell? Like, I don't know what happened this afternoon, but weirdly, like, it just dawned on me. I was like, we literally have Friday and Saturday, and tomorrow it's gonna feel more real because I'll have more energy from the carbs, because I always find that when it's like higher carb days or like refeeds and stuff, the first day I just feel less hungry. Like today I felt a little bit hungrier in the morning, but then once I started eating the carbs I just felt full all day, like really full. But then I felt a little bit sluggish because of all the food, whereas tomorrow I feel like I should hopefully feel quite good, because by that point I would actually have some energy from the food. I don't know what it is. I always find the day after is when I start to feel good. So yeah, I think tomorrow I'll start to feel a little more energized, and also because tomorrow I'm getting more treatments done, so then I'll feel a bit more put together. But yeah, it's actually scary. Like, it's getting real now. Oh goodness. Morning. Check-in done. My weight actually went down this morning, 59.6, so it just went down 0.1 of a kg, which I didn't necessarily expect after the carb load, but I think it's because my digestion was so good. So feeling really good this morning. I've got lots of energy, which I said yesterday that I think I always feel better the day after, and like that's when I get the rewards of the energy sort of thing, once my body's actually digested all the carbs. So yeah, feeling good. We got upper pump this morning, so off to train with Jules. I'm actually quite enjoying this. So me and my mum, because they've just been pump sessions, so they're a bit shorter, we've been training together. So we've got a upper pump session, and then that is the last one of the week. I'll let you know what my check-in feedback is, but I'm eating my pre-meal, which is 70 grams of rice, 120 grams chicken, 10 grams of dark chocolate, and I think that's it. No, 100 grams of pineapple. So that is my pre-meal. So yeah, I'm gonna eat that, and then Ella's gonna let me know what we're doing for the rest of the day. I think it's meant to be lesser carbs today than yesterday, so she's going to give me a meal plan, which I will probably get when I get back. So yes. Right gang, upper done. I am just about to take my post-workout shots, and I'm making my post-workout. I got my check-in back. I suspected this might be the case, and Ella has obviously said that it is. So my body just ate those carbs yesterday. I was looking at photos from yesterday and today, like pre-carbs and obviously post-carbs, and it didn't look too much different. And also I had a weight drop today. So we're putting more carbs in today than we did yesterday. So yesterday it was 250, we're doing 300 grams. I think these tablets that I've been taking have obviously made a huge difference to my digestion. So I think initially we were going to do the high, then medium, then low feed, because we wanted to make sure my digestion wouldn't be like fucked. But because that's playing ball, and if anything it's just being hoovered up, we've now upped it. So instead of doing high, medium, low, we did like a medium yesterday, then we're doing a higher today, and then obviously we'll see tomorrow, depending on whether we can fill up a bit more. So I had my pre-workout, which I showed you, or like told you. So post-workout is 80 grams cream of rice, 30 grams of whey, and 100 grams of frozen berries. And then at lunch, I'll be having 70 grams of oats, 30 grams of whey, 20 grams dark chocolate, and 100 grams of frozen berries. And then later, I've got 2 whole eggs, 2 bagels, jam and veg, and then I've got rice, beef mince, olive oil and veg. So I'll show you those ones later. But yeah, so we're actually filling up more today. So, and I've got an extra Peak Max, which I think she said it's to do with like water retention, because I'm drinking more water, and like your glycogen stores and stuff like that. It's all very complicated. Unfortunately, I do not know about that stuff, so I can't be of help. But if you know what that means, then you know that I'm taking a Peak Max with my last 3 meals. And then I'm taking the turmeric and the betaine HCl with every meal, one with every meal. So yes, that is the plan. I'll show you when my cream of rice is done. Right, made my cream of rice and I've sent off my post-workout pics. Was definitely still flat, so yeah, my body's just eating up those carbs. On Monday in my push session, my shoulders were like popping a bit, especially considering I was flat, whereas today they did not feel pumped at all. There isn't as much shoulder stuff in this session as my push session obviously, but yeah, they were still looking a bit flat. So fingers crossed, after an even heavier carb day we'll be Gucci. Tablets for my meal. I also just got my makeup timings. Thanks so much. 12:50 on Sunday. I don't know, I'm hoping my tan time is a little bit later on the day, because obviously my makeup is then, so I have to check in at 10 and then my makeup is obviously at 12:50. I won't be going on probably until about 3 p.m. So my tan, oh no, my tan top up on the day is 1:15. So how is that gonna work? That might be an issue. Tan timings? She's got everyone's tan timings, so she must have worked that out, so I should be able to go and get my tan afterwards. I'm gonna email the tan lady, but that means that I won't have too crazy of an early morning, because I will be leaving the house just before 9, so I'll probably get up at like 7, check in, and then I can leave, yeah, just before 9, so that I'm there like 7:30, so that I'm there ready for check-in. So yeah, won't be too crazy of an early morning, which is nice. So yeah, exciting stuff. I've also sent my inspo pics, so that's all very exciting. So yeah, buzzing, absolutely buzzing. I'm gonna send that to Ella. Oh, let me do a little first bite. I got chocolate orange protein with the red velvet. That's really good. That's really good. That's so good. Wow. Also, for my oats, I've decided I'm gonna have Oreo cookies and cream. Lovely. Can't wait for that. See you a little bit later. Meal 3, 70 grams of oats, I think, 70 grams of oats, and then 100 grams of berries, and 20 grams of dark chocolate, and it's Oreo protein powder in there. This was the best idea I've had all day. So I've got jam and bagels and eggs. So I wanted to have the jam on a bagel because otherwise it's a bit weird. And I really fancied having the egg in a bagel, but I was like, how am I going to get it to fit? And then look what I've done. I put a metal cookie cutter in there so that it makes your eggs the perfect size. So I'm going to have one double-decker egg muffin, and then I'm going to have the jam on the other one. Isn't that amazing? Yum. Look at that. We love it. Last meal going in, we've got 120 grams of mince, 60 grams of rice. I followed the meal plan, I know that much. And then we have a handful of lettuce, which actually is 40 grams. But yeah, that is our last meal, and I've already taken the supplements to go with it. And then we've got a litre of water to finish by the end of the day. Morning! I've got my hairpiece in. It's check-in time. Show day tomorrow, baby. I'm a hairless rat this morning because I've eaten my body last night. If you haven't watched the Glow Up vlog, go and watch it. I'm feeling very cold because of it. Yeah, just about to do my checking outside. Can't wait. And I might do a bit of posing outside if it's warm enough, inside if it's not. And then we'll see what the update is. RE today's carb load. My body went up by 0.1. And it feels like it's eating up the carbs again, but I'm hoping, I feel like I look fuller. So, and we looked fuller last night, but see what Ella says in terms of whether we need to fill up more today. So yes, right, off to do my checking outside. Zam! So, I think I mentioned this in the last clip, but I still thought that we could be a bit fuller. Just because my body seems to just be burning these carbs. I don't know what's going on. It's weird because literally without those supplements, I think it must be the supplements, I don't know, or it's because I had a 3-day fat load and then I've gone back to the carbs. But normally if my carbs went like up or down, my body weight would be so responsive, whereas considering how much carbs I'm having, I'm not even spilling over in terms of weight. Yeah, it's like normally it'd be, yeah, it's just weird. Anyway, the plan for today is to get an idea of what I will look like for the time that I'm meant to step on stage, which is about like 2-3. So what we're doing is we've got 3 meals up to 2 p.m. Based on like my normal timings. They're very, very carb heavy, and they've also got salt. And then my water we need to finish by 4 p.m. And then no salt after that. And I don't know if I have water after 4 p.m. I'm assuming not. An hour after each meal. So I've got to check in an hour after each meal, which should be fine. One of them I'll be tanning. But yeah, I'll see her after that anyway. So yeah, all looks good. But first meal, 80 grams of oats, 30 grams of whey, 10 grams dark chocolate, 100 grams of frozen berries, salt, betaine, curcumin supplements. Then 120 grams of chicken next meal, 100 grams of rice, 10 grams of dark chocolate, 100 grams of pineapple, and some veg. And that's got Peak Max in it with that meal. And then betaine and curcumin. Meal 3, 120 grams chicken, 100 grams of rice, 10 grams of dark chocolate, 100 grams of pineapple again, so basically the same again. Yeah, and like same supplements with it. Then after that we're going more fat heavy, so meal 4 is 120 grams chicken, 20 grams dark chocolate, veg, 2 Peak Max, and then the other 2 supplements. And then last meal is 120 grams chicken, so I need to get chicken basically, is what I've established. I needed to go to the shop anyway and it wasn't open, so I need to go and get chicken. That is the only thing that I need. So 120 grams chicken, 20 grams dark chocolate, handful of veg, 2 Peak Max, betaine, curcumin. So yeah, and then check in an hour after each. But like I said, I'll be seeing her later. So yeah. Right, first beefy meal. This is more oats than I've had in the past 2 days. We've got 80 grams cinnamon donut oats with dark chocolate. So I'm freezing as well because I've shaved my whole body / like veted my whole body. I am absolutely frozen. No hair on me, you know, keep you warm. But I haven't had cinnamon donut oats yet, so heavenly. Absolutely heavenly. Also, Dev just said this and I agree. I've got so much energy today from all these carbs, so it's just making me buzzing for tomorrow. Ah! So excited! Show day! Ah! Righty-ho! Meal 2. We added in a bagel thin and 20 grams of jam, which I'm very excited about. And then I've got so much here, guys. 120 grams chicken, 100 grams of uncooked rice. 100 grams! It's double what I normally have. Literally fills this whole bowl. And then a handful of veg. So I did 50 grams of green beans for the 4 meals, because that is kind of like a handful, and it's just like a little bit, just to like, you know, sprinkle in some veg throughout the day, but like we're not, you know, we're carving up, we don't need to have loads of veg. So it's just like a little sprinkle. And then we have our bagels. And then I've got 100 grams of pineapple, and then I have my chocolate all wrapped up. Everything is mapped out for the day. I've meal prepped everything because I'm going to get my nails done at 1. So I'm eating this. I need to go and get some chicken for my next meal. Actually, that's fine, I can get that. Yeah, I'm short of chicken on my next meal, and then I need chicken for my 2 last meals because I didn't realise how much chicken we'd be having today. So I'm going to get that when I leave the nail bar. So I'll get that on the way back. But the rice and everything is prepped of that meal. And then the other 2 meals are in Tupperware because they will be taken to my tan and when I check in with Ella. So yeah, gonna eat these, and then yeah, I'll check back in with you when I have my next meal probably. And I'll bring you along with me when I see Ella as well later. But oh my god, for now I'm gonna enjoy my bagel. Also, if you don't know, get to know cinnamon raisin bagel thins. If you're a plain bagel thin person, get out. Get out. Stop watching right now. I don't want it. I don't want you here. Has to be cinnamon raisin for the thins. If it is the thick ones, you can also do cinnamon raisin. They also bang. They bang a little bit more because there's more raisins, but I'm not allowed those. And the sesame seed. Oh, sesame seed bagels. I cannot wait to have a fat ass bagel post prep. That is literally, I just crave the weirdest things, honestly. I don't even want a takeaway, I just want stuff like that. And a croissant, I really want a croissant. Anyway, Sorry guys, going off track here. Very excited. It's all getting excited now. You know what's funny? When I do those little posing rounds, I call my own name out. I'm like, because I need to hype myself up, and I pretend, can't talk, I pretend that I'm like at the side of stage, and I'm like, right, you need to get excited. Like, I'm listening to music, and I'm like, right, I need to get hyped up. And then I'll be like, Amy Page, and then I'll like fucking strut out, because I feel like you need to do that in order to feel it, you know, because otherwise I just feel like I'm posing in my kitchen. So I've like got the music blaring, and I'm like, Amy Page, contestant number fucking whatever number I'll be. I'm actually quite excited. My fear, and I unlocked a new fear today, that my heels would break. So I'm gonna ask Dev if she can bring her heels, because I was like, actually, what would happen if I broke a heel on show day? I'd have no heels to wear. So I'm gonna ask her, and also a fear of forgetting my number. But it's fine, I think that's not as bad. At least I can still, you know, participate. So yeah, gonna ask Dev about the heels. I don't know what size she is, but yeah, I just think I should probably have some spares. But apart from that, all is Gucci. We're looking fuller. That is the aim. And yeah, I just can't wait to get a pump on tomorrow, because today's a rest day. And like yesterday was a pump session, but like, you know, it wasn't really full pump. And also it wasn't after as much carbs. So, loving life. What a palaver. Oh my God. So, nails was delayed by half an hour, just because they felt like it. I booked for an appointment and they took their time. However, I did get the best guy in there, so, you know, I was over it. But it was still a bit annoying. Anyway, what do you call it? Next meal, need to get this in quickly. It is chicken, rice, veg, pineapple. Don't know why this smells funny. I think it's just because it's plain. Yeah, so next meal going in. Why isn't this turning on? And then yeah, we need to get going. I've got a few things to do. Oh my God, please just go on 0. I hate scales sometimes. Yeah, so I need to eat this next meal, check in. I've got to drink 2 litres of water now because I was delayed at the nail bar. And then 2 litres of water in like an hour. And then after that, I'm not allowed any water. So that's not going to be fun, but yeah, right. Next meal, I'm going to heat this up and then eat it. So yeah, also I'll show you my nails because it would have been already past show. Went for orange tips to match my feet. Absolutely love them. Right, heat that bad boy up. It's turn time, baby. Give you a little OOTD. I've got this very big t-shirt on, which I'm probably going to wear on its own on the way back. And then I have these shorts, which are very loose around the waist, and then little slides. Let's go, shall we? I've got like an hour and 15 drive to get there. Then I'm going to see Ella afterwards, so I'll probably be home like 9. So yeah, that is the plan. Maybe before 9. If I get to Ella, hopefully by 7, stay there for like half an hour-ish, then I can go to the shop afterwards, and then yeah, an hour home, so about 9. And then I'm just gonna chill for a bit and then go to bed. But I'm getting up at 6, so I can go to bed at like 10 is the aim. So yes, because I don't want to wake up too early because it's going to be a long day. So, or it might not be, but it could be. So I don't want to be up really early unless I need to be. So yes, off to get tan, baby. We're all tan, baby. Lol. Look at this. Mahogany, baby. Mahogany. I am gonna have my last meal in about half an hour. So yeah, but tan is done. And strict orders not to wear any underwear or wear anything tight. So yeah, I'm just waiting to hear from Ella what she wants to do, because I was gonna go see her for an in-person check-in, but I've only got my show bikini and I can't put it on. So yeah, don't know what the plan is, but yeah, gonna eat. I'm gonna eat my meal now actually, because I'm stopped, otherwise I won't be able to, and then see what she says. But yeah, exciting. And then I got tan tomorrow.